So, thinking about the Synchro deck, right? I was just looking over it, trying out, just like hopping in and out of singles and just trying out just the variations, see what I can do with like just the build that I guess we've been using for the past few months, right? Because of course we lost Sorceress. That was like a main part of the combo. But like no matter what sequence I try to do, it's just, it doesn't seem to be really good. Because although like you'll have like a lot of routes, right? You'll have like Instant Fusion, Destrudo, like what the hell is this? Oh, this is the new deck. Yeah, you have like all these extenders, but all of them heavily rely on your first move resolving, and a lot of the time that can be a big deal breaker, because without the first sequence resolving, it leaves everything else basically redundant. Because like, okay, you need that to resolve, so like this is basically useless now, and that's what I've been running into. Like you can like, let's see, let's just do this. Are these like non-effect ones? Yeah, okay, yeah, this is why that thing was made. Okay. Twin Twister, but it's most likely the trap. Yeah, it's like, yeah. I was thinking playing this in this deck too, because I play Lamphalinx, right? And Lamphalinx is a non. I'm pretty sure it's non-effect monster, so it's really fine. Okay, all non-effect monsters are infected by monster effects. Once per turn, your opponent special summons an effect monster while you control a face-up monster. You can go to. What the hell? That's freaking crazy, man. Okay, let's just do this. I feel like for these decks, you need to have like toolbox type things like twisters and stuff that deals with board presence, because you don't really want to stress out your extra deck for those type of things, right? You don't want to be doing that. Okay, yeah, like you don't really want your extra deck to be doing that. To be it's like yeah, you do not want to be doing that. Otherwise, you're just gonna be putting yourself in awkward scenarios. So it's better if you just have like Twin Twister, just get rid of the back row, instead of trying to go into like an extra deck monster to try to bait the back row, because that's like not efficient, extra deck wise, right? Let's do that. Come on, let's see how. But yeah, because I play Lamphalinx, right? And normally you typically end on Lamphalinx. Oh, what the hell? What the hell's over there? Let's try this again. That was bad. Let's try this again. Let's hope this one actually goes a little bit longer. But yeah, like the reason I'm playing singles is because like I don't really want to ruin ruin my my matches thing, because it'll be it's such a drag trying to like rebuild it, and yeah, it's quite annoying. Yeah. What do you have? Oh man, you didn't tell me that. I was just gonna go to this. That's something I don't really like when they say, oh, go for no hand traps. And it's like, oh, I feel kind of bad, because like now I know, like it's better if you never do that. Otherwise, you're just gonna be like, oh, okay. Just in case. Come on, let's do this. Oh shit! It's funny you said you. That is so funny, man. Okay, let's do this. Oh wait, hang on. Forgot one major thing. I have to do the pseudo first, otherwise I'm not gonna have another level 4. Because this is where you have to get Doppel. Because normally you would have Sorceress, right? You would have Sorceress get your Doppel, right? But now that you don't have Sorceress, Solde has to get the Doppel, and that's quite a, like, I mean, it's still possible, but it just consistency wise, it just doesn't. It just doesn't work out as it should. And then like adding all these other things like to higher the ceiling, it just adds more inconsistencies to it. Like the ceiling is higher, but the consistency is where the issue is, right? For these type of decks, it's like you wanna. Yeah, I guess you need a high enough ceiling for it to be a decent option, because you don't want like a low ceiling combo deck. Because what's the point then? You know, it's like it just defeats the purpose of it being a combo deck. Let's just in this. Bring out this. And this will give you your so because you need to get level 1 tuner, right? That's what you do. Oh, this is what I need. I need to add a World Chalice card here. I don't think I have one in here. The only two garnets is just Jet and Mirror. Yeah, there's only two. What am I doing? I have to go -1. And then this is where you start doing your thing. I mean, I could just go for no. I don't think. Yeah, I think I just have to. Oh wait, I have Living Fossil. That's a big deal too. I mean, if it comes, no. Let's just do this. So let's just do. I mean, I could be safe, right? I could just do this safe play and do this. But I want to draw, but we don't actually draw into it. No, let's just do this. I mean, I guess. Ah, it's horrible, man. At least I'll be drawing more off Liberty. Right? Yeah, I'll be drawing more off Liberty. The only thing I like about that is that you're locked into Synchro. I mean, it's not that much of a big deal, but like you kind of would want to like be able to extend a little bit further. Will give you the succession. I mean, of course you can put the guard dragon stuff in here, but it's just once again it just adds to the inconsistencies. And although like the risk is worth the reward type of thing, like oh yeah, well wouldn't you go all in? You know, it's meant to be that type of deck. I don't know, like. Wait, did I draw? I think I drew. I can't remember. I think I cheated. I can't remember. Can't keep track. I think that's gonna be it for me. I have Twin Twisters for like. Yeah, just add this back, and then I have to shoot it next turn. I mean, it should be okay. I mean, I saw his hand. So it's nothing too crazy. Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, I think I have to add a World Chalice. Oh shit. That's not good. I need to add a World Chalice. Oh wait, is this even the guy? Oh yeah, it is the guy. Okay, let's get into it. Attack me for 15, 25. Doesn't it double this guy? Oh, so it's 35. Interesting. This is what I like having Lifelink. It's just generic. Okay. That's how it's gonna be. Hopefully I hit the unknown and one of the. Oh, don't tell me it's not cowboy me for game. That's so bad. What the fuck? That's bad. Let's just freaking. Yeah, no, let's just go. Those are two awful games, man. I freaking lost the rock pick precision. But yeah, I don't know. It's. I mean, right now the best combo high sequence deck right now is of course just Thunder Dragon, right? It just all it has those, has the Crusadias, it has the oh, this is not gonna be fun. It has all these versatile sequences that you can like. I mean, I guess it's not too crazy, but the fact that they have like boss monsters type of things in their main deck, like Veneer, like it's a very toolbox. Like okay, it deals with anything, board presence, back row, like it's good in that sense. Whereas with these type of decks, like you don't really have any of that. You just have everything is just geared towards the extra deck. So right now, I'm not sure if they have a place in the meta at the moment. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like this entire time we're trying to figure it out, but all these sequences just the first sequence is just very important and it's so fragile. It gets frustrating sometimes. Cause like, oh, you just want it to be good, but it just isn't, you know. Like you have to consider like, oh, this card must be good, right? Because it does so and so things. Like it should be good. So then, but then sometimes it's like deny or like you being like, I don't know if it's the right word is being fooled. But it's I don't know. It doesn't seem like it should not work. And draw phase, guy. What do I want to get rid of? Let's get rid of. Please negate. Please negate. Please. Dream is gone. Just get it out of here. Hopefully. Oh, he's not. Is he gonna chain? Did he chain the back row? Fuck. That's garbage. That was probably the worst case scenario, man. I think I just lose now. Yeah, I think I just lose. Yeah, that's awful, man. This is awful. This is not looking good at all. At all. Yeah, no, that was awful. That is probably the worst case scenario. But then I guess whatever he drew must be like, I don't know. Like what can you do here? Like, you know what I mean? Like you're just gonna lose. But there's not much you can do. It just, yeah, let's just try it again. Like I don't know. Like I like its all day, right? I like what it does. I like what it's meant to do. I like its purpose. But it's just the fact that you like the Crucibles aren't that much of a big deal, but they are a big deal comparing it to like the other decks, like top tier decks, right? Because like you gotta consider like if you have like 5 Garnets and the other ones just have 1, like of course those decks are gonna be more consistent because they just have 1 Garnet. It's just an example. It's figuratively speaking, right? Of course they have more, but I'm saying like it's just an example to can make a little bit more sense. Oh. Okay. Yeah, and that's what you gotta consider when you're building a deck or this type of deck. This is the mind. Yeah. Every time. Otherwise you're gonna keep on wondering, oh, why, and the answer is pretty straightforward. You know, it's like it's kind of, you just have to come to terms with something just doesn't work sometimes. But I don't know. It seems like the fact that a sword is just like it's just still something that's really good. It's just hard not to like see see any potential in that, right? It's like it's hard to not be like, oh, this should be good, you know? It should I don't know. Most likely he has like there gonna be one. He has a mark. What the fuck? Interesting. Summon limit. That's just weird. I mean, I guess I just have to interest. Just get rid of these two. Oh my god. I mean, like, yeah. See, this is like, what do you do with that? Right? Like, what do you do with that? What do you do against that? It's like, what the hell? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not sure if Toon Twister is the right choice for this at the moment. Because you don't really want to discard anything that you have. It's all like all the stuff you have is like warriors. You want to have ways to Mega Soda and have access to resources. So I think Cosmic is gonna be like because you're gonna need back removal. You can't, like I said in the beginning of the video, you're not gonna want to be using your extra deck to like play around back row, because that just defeats the purpose of your deck. Like, of course, you want to have an option to do so, but if you give this main deck stuff that deals with it and saves you the stress, that should be much more preferred. This is pretty whack, dude. Like, I use a spell, give him a spell. That's so annoying. Let's just pass. Let's just shoot it. Got some limit. I can't really deal with it. I need him to get rid of it. I don't think he's gonna get rid of it, but like, maybe he will. Maybe he has. I don't know. But then, like, if that's a freaking interrupt, you just lose hard anyway. So it was the whole purpose of me trying to play around it. Is like, but that's the thing. You never know. I keep hitting the freaking chainable traps. What the? That would have been so bad. I mean, oh, that means this is nothing then. That means this face down is like useless. Because why would you save this, you know? Like, if this was actually something good, then why would, you know? I mean, it's not... I don't know. If he just passes, yeah, I don't know about this guy. Dragon, okay, sure. Dragon, yeah, it's fine. Oh, man. Solemn Judgment, so brutal. Especially because, like, evenly Toon Twisters, that's the only way like you would counter this deck, right? Like, okay, and main phase, Butterface, and Butterface. Oh, now they have Solemn. Can't, that doesn't work. Toon Twisters doesn't work. Like, it's just okay. Floodgate Central. I literally have not showcased anything these past few games, but this is just the process of like, to get you an idea of what I mean. Like, this is, you know, like, of course, like, we know what it can do if it opens up amazing. Like, we know what it, but these are the scenarios you're gonna be in, and this is what I'm trying to show you guys. Like, yeah, it's a bit like rough at the moment, cause like, yeah, man, it's pretty rough right now. Like if this resolves right, like if you, I don't know, it's just. It's frustrating because you want it to be good, right? Like, that's what you want. You want it to, because you want to play something like, oh yes, it's so cool. We can go at Soul Day and start, you know, get, because like it's basically like a Soul Day into the Doppel. Doppel gives you the tokens, and then you have Excel, and Ib plays, and then Shooter plays with like Mare plays. So like, you know, like, but this is disgusting. Like, what are you gonna do against this? What are you gonna do? It's so freaking bad. Like, I'm really scooping right here. Oh my god. Okay, so this card's there for a reason, I guess, right? I mean, I don't know. It might be a good card. It might not. No rare spoilers, no. Come on. Normally, typically I wouldn't do that. Okay, normally I wouldn't do it, but it's just like, okay, I just want to just like get it on, get it going. Cause you have Demise. Oh man, that means that. Oh, he has demise. That's what it is. Yeah, that has. Yeah, he has demise. Most likely. Yeah. Oh my god. This is so bad. I mean, maybe he was risking this. Like, you know, okay, I'll draw into another floodgate. That's probably why he distributed it. So, but I don't know. This one card here. What is this card right here? We'll find out soon enough. We will find out. Yeah, and I've seen the other combo where it gives you like you do the ferret play. Like I tried it, but then again it's like the same thing. Like it's the first sequence is very crucial. If that doesn't resolve, your deck just loses. Like it just I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's just, and those type of things I like doing those type of high sequence things, but like you want it to be competitive. Like that's always been my thing. It has to be viable. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a casual thing, and yeah. Well, that's not good. Let's see if he has another one. Something fine. Come on. Let's see how far we get. Let's see how far we get. I don't think we're gonna get much. I don't think we're gonna get very far, but let's just see how far we get. Oh. Where is this? Here we go. The reason I maxed this out, the Dolphins, is because like you just want to open it and just deal with it. Because like this in a new warrior is just. Yeah. So I think you just have it like this shooter play. Let's just see how far we go. At this point, it's like okay, let's see. Let's just see. I was not winning this freaking game at all. Like at all, man. That was just garbage. Oh my god. What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Oh crap. I mean, I got a reborn, I guess. Whatever that's gonna do, right? Whatever that's gonna do. I don't think it'll do anything. Yeah, I think I'm not. That's pretty much gonna be it. Yeah, but there it is, guys. Let me show you the deck list. It's nothing different, nothing very out of the world. Very standard from what I've been showing you guys in the past. Let's go check it out. All right, here it is. Like I said, it's very standard. I've always liked triple dolphin because like that's the purpose of it, right? You want to hit the hand trap and see what your opponent's playing, and this like so good. Like you have so many ways to get double warrior on board, and having them play with 5 cards instead of 6 is always like just better. Like it just always is. Especially if you hit the hand trap beforehand, you just go off after there. And you play Cobbler, of course, twisters, like everything very standard. You like the fact that you don't have to rely on Assaulted to get to the knight for this to work is why I play max it out, because like opening up the warrior on top of this and not having to be like, okay, I need to send it with knight is very like it's a relief to know that you have it, and okay, I have it either way, it doesn't matter. And then you end up doing your basically, if you have access to Yugioh, you have access to your XL and your Ib play, because Yugioh gives you level 5, right? That's the whole point. And then you just climb that way, and I feel like that sequence is not too fragile, because it's like, okay, once you get to that point, it's like, okay, if they didn't respond, then you're set. Whereas the other sequences where you need to go into like Ripodocus, like it just, I don't know, they can hold off and not do anything, you know. But like I don't know. I feel like if you can bait it with Yugioh first and then try to do that after, it's much more I guess it's much more practical. But I think you need to play a World Chalice card, right, for the flow. Either this one or this one. Yeah, because just another body, just to link it away. One paint, two length. Hopefully enjoy the video. Watching me fail, that was horrible. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.